Welcome back to Talk and Fight. Thank you very much for joining us here on Knuckle Up with Mike Orr at 4 and Cedric Ben in the den.
Yeah, man. How's it going, Graham? Eddie's gone. You know who we're talking about today? That was quick. Yeah, man. We're talking about him. We're talking about him today. Probably one of the most feared heavyweights on the planet. And he goes by the name of Martin Bakole. This 17-1 with 13 KOs, originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, now resides in Scotland. He's 6'6", 28 years old. And honestly, he's a beast, man. Force to be reckoned with. His only loss so far is to Michael Hunter. Bakole made his professional debut on March 25th, 2014, scoring a second-round TKO victory over Cecil Smith at Empire's Palace in Kempton Park, South Africa. After compiling a record of 9-0 with 6 KOs, he faced undefeated Ali Baghouz 10-0-1 on the 11th of November 2017 at the Royal Highland Centre in Edinburgh with the vacant IBO Continental Heavyweight title on the line. Bakole captured that vacant title via first-round KO. He successfully defended the title in his next fight with a first-round TKO against DL Jones, who was 8-1-1 on 23rd of June 2018 at the SSE Hydro in Glasgow. He then fought former Olympian cruiserweight world title challenger Michael Hunter for the vacant IBO Intercontinental Heavyweight title on October 13, 2018 at York Hall in London. Bakole lost that fight via the 10th round TKO. The first few rounds were evenly contested, with Bakole walking his American opponent down while Hunter remained on the back foot, utilizing movement and picking his movements and throwing combinations.
Did you get a chance to watch that fight?
Yes, I did get a chance to watch that fight.
It was a
very great fight.
It was back and forth. I thought Bakole actually had the edge a little bit more, because he was he was walking him down, but not just with good defense still, not just trying to take punches. Yeah, man, that was close. And then you can clearly see how his shoulder, when the shoulder injury happened, like it popped out. Like you can clearly see it. That wasn't no fake injury.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, and he still lasted a couple of rounds after that without.
He went on 2 rounds, and towards the end of the 7th, Bakole landed a powerful right hand that stunned Hunter, causing the former cruiserweight to hold in the clinch. Hunter, now looking fatigued and suffering a cut above his right eye, and had his mouthpiece knocked out in the 8th by a clean right hand. And after injuring his shoulder in the 8th, Bakole was reluctant to throw that right hand in the 9th, instead choosing to work behind the jab. The end came in the 10th in the final round with Hunter.
And he was doing good before the end of the bout, though. He was doing very good with that jab and landing some good hooks in there. And he did throw his right hand a couple of times. I'm sure it's just his adrenaline was helping him not to make any facial expressions to show how much it was hurting. I'm pretty sure it didn't exactly tickle trying to fight when you have a separated shoulder that pops out of the socket. So Hunter kept that pressure on, and then once he realized he heard him in that, I believe it was the 10th round, and then Hunter just finished him with a combination of punches. And Bakole simply he couldn't defend himself because he couldn't really keep his hand up because his shoulder was was that damaged. So the rematch is going to be interesting because I don't think Hunter has lost since then either.
No, I don't believe so. So, well, actually, I don't think Hunter has lost at all since that fight, and no, he has not. So that's it's a big one.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is about this guy, which probably a lot of people don't know about, he's the son of a ruler of the Kangana province in Congo. Has boxing and iron brew running through his blood, his royal blood, after moving to Scotland to chase his dreams. So not only is this guy got royal blood, he's got iron brew running through it, man, because now he's from Scotland. Now he's residing in Scotland. He's signed to MTK Global. He's trained by Billy Nelson. And, Billy Nelson has said that, his sparring has really made a name for himself, but also it's hurting him because he's having trouble finding people that want to get in the ring with him. You know, he's doing so much damage to these guys in sparring with 20-ounce gloves. Nobody is, you know, people fear getting in the ring with this guy wearing 10-ounce gloves because he's already doing so much damage to people, you know, in the sparring sessions. This guy is definitely one of the most feared heavyweights right now. He's on the down low. Not a lot of people know about him. Guys, be on the lookout for this guy, man. Martin Bakole, serious heavyweight contender right here. We're going to see some gold around this guy's waist eventually. He's already wearing, uh, you know, a belt.
A regional title, probably. Like
he holds the WBC international title following his unanimous decision win over Sergey Kuzmin back in December.
Yeah,
you know, he's ranked in the top 15 with the WBA already. And guys, this kid's young, man. He's only 20, 27, 28 years old. You know, lots of career ahead of him. And, you know, he's got a very wonderful record, man, for a heavyweight. He's a big things for this guy in the future.
Yeah, he
definitely lots of power in this guy's left hand too, man. He's got a left hand from hell.
And there's still room for improvement too, which I believe he can do. Like just the slight movements that he does, the offense and defense. You know, just cleaning that up a bit, especially now that he's slightly stepping up and going to be stepping up in competition. I think he'll make the smooth transition when he moves up in competition. Like, he still has a little bit of room for improvement, but I think he'll do that just by watching him now.
Billy Nelson, fears that his performances in the gym could end up scaring off the competition long term. He explained Martin is the most avoided heavyweight on the planet. Quote, he hasn't even shown 75% of what he's really got. Boxers are intelligent. They know when Martin outskills somebody in sparring, they go home and think, why would I fight Bakole wearing 10-ounce gloves when he hurt, cut, or wobbled me wearing 20-ounce gloves? End quote. You know what? This is his time to shine, man. He's already shining on these undercards. It's it's only a matter of time before we see this guy in the big lights, in the big names, fighting the big guys, man. And that's what it's about. And guys, you heard it here on Knuckle Up at 4 with Mike Orr, bringing you the hottest, youngest, undefeated, undiscovered prospects in the world today. Where else are you going to find them but here? Thanks for everybody who's tuned in. Shout out to Amber. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello.
Hello, Amber.
And you know what it is. Make sure you catch me tomorrow. We got Hannah Rankin in the studio. Don't want to miss that. It's going to be a great Female Friday. Make sure, man, you stop by. Same time, same channel, Female Friday. You heard it here, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.